Hi friends, today we are taking a look at lesson 711, which is probability, fractions, and spinners. So go ahead and write that on the top of your notebook. Okay, so when we think about probability, we think about how probable something is. It's helpful to use fractions to come up with a formula to determine probability. So when we think about a dice, we have its all sides are equal chances, right? Equal chances. So I've got a number dice here that's fair because each piece, each size is an equal amount of this dice. It's one face, right? So there's 6 faces total. So the probability on a dice to roll a 4 is 1 out of 6, okay? So the probability of rolling a 3 is 1 out of 6, 6, 1 out of 6. You have this many 6s on there out of this many pieces total, okay? So if we were thinking about our hands, the probability of me, if I cut off all these fingers and thumb, I know that's silly, the probability of me grabbing a thumb out of there would be 1 out of 5, right? So when we think about probability, we have to have equal fair chances in order for it to be called a fair play, all right? So make sure that you've jotted that down right there. But not all spinners or dice are fair. So today we're going to investigate what that looks like when it's not fair, okay? So let's first off draw a fair spinner to start off with. Draw the best circle that you can. I want you to cut it exactly in half. Imagine that we've got half that's black and then the other half is white. So we ask ourselves, what's the probability of us landing on black if I were to spin that spinner? Well, it'd be 1 piece out of 2 possible pieces, or 1 half, right? So if we were to think about an unfair spinner, go ahead and do your best circle drawing. Our piece sizes wouldn't be equal, okay? So for this next one, I want it to be twice as likely to spin black. Okay, so in order to do that, I want you to think about this as the face of a clock here, right? So we've got 12 here, and 3, and 6, and 9. I'm going to put the center here. I'm going to go ahead and break this up into 12 pieces, just like the clock. So there's my 1, my 7. Okay, so there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. And it's helpful for me to break this up so that I'm able to do fraction of. So if I want it to be twice as likely to spin black, then I need twice as many black pieces as I would white pieces, right? So I'm going to go ahead and color this one black, and this one 3, 4, and that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces that are white and only 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that are black. So in this particular case, I've got 1/3 of my spinner, because 1/3 of 12 is 4, right? 1/3 of my spinner is black, so it's twice as likely to spin white. My fault. You should have colored in those other pieces. So I'll change this here, because there's twice as many white on that spinner as there are black. Okay, so I'm going to do another one here, just one more. Go ahead and pause right here if you need to jot that down, and make sure that you change that black to white if you wrote that down, because that was my mistake. Okay, let's practice with another unfair dice right here. Okay, so go ahead and draw yourself another circle. Let's break this up into 12 pieces again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so for this one, I want R stands for red. Half of the spinner to have an R in it. So half of the spinner to be red. So we know our whole is 12 pieces. Half of 12 is 6. So I'm going to go ahead and label 6 of these pieces red. Okay, and then blue pieces, 1/3 of it will be blue. 1/3. Remember, our whole is 12, so 1/3 of 12. 12 divided by 3, that'd be 4 pieces right there. Okay, so then this last remaining piece here, we'll call it yellow. What fraction of the spinner is yellow? Right, 2 out of 12 pieces, or 1/6, right? So is this a fair spinner? No. I'm more likely to land on red than I am yellow, right? More likely to land on blue than I am to land on yellow. Most likely going to land on red half the time, right? So half, or I could have written this as 6/12, right? Or blue, for my 1/3, I could have written this as 4/12. It's the probability, right? So these got equivalent fractions. So that's definitely an unfair spinner right there. All right, friends, thanks for watching, and make sure you fill out that exit ticket.